Hey mama, my kid has a cavity. Ugh! But luckily this isn't my first rodeo. I know exactly what to do when my kids get cavities, and I'm gonna share with you what I do to reverse the tooth decay. Been through this before, a couple times actually. Apparently my kids have soft enamel. And as we go along and as we get cavities, we switch gears to this diet that promotes tooth healing and do some lifestyle things. I'm gonna share it with you because I feel like I have a PhD in this stuff at this point because we've done it so many times, and hopefully it helps you. I wanna know if this method is effective for you. It has been such a lifesaver for us, saved us lots of money on medical dental bills. So first, my name's Lauren. This is Whole Catholic Living. If you're brand new, go ahead and click subscribe and that bell notification icon. I would absolutely love to have you here. I'm gonna dive right in and I'm gonna give you the bad news first. I'm gonna tell you the stuff that we're getting rid of in the diet, and then we'll move on to the fun stuff that we're adding, okay? So, sugar, gone. Grains, gone. Coffee. Are your kids drinking coffee? Gone. Juice, bye-bye. That wasn't so bad, was it? So basically, we want to keep a stable blood sugar level to help heal a cavity. Sugar doesn't really help with that. Some people will still keep a little bit of honey in their diet. Some people eat sugar alternatives like stevia. No, but in all seriousness, if you need some sort of sweet something, I recommend stevia. That's probably the best one because that's not gonna make your blood sugar fluctuate. But make sure your stevia doesn't have added junk in it. There's so many stevias on the market that do. Make sure it's just pure, good stevia. All right, off the stevia soapbox. Now I'm gonna tell you all the fun stuff we're adding. When we're healing a cavity, what we're really wanting to promote is a healthy level of minerals in our body. And we also have certain vitamins that are a particular interest to us right now. Those are gonna be vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K, and vitamin D. And the minerals that are of particular interest to us are calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. ADEK, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus. Man, that's hard to say fast. So where are we gonna get this ADEK and calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus? Things that are rich in fatty acids are gonna really be awesome for A and E. So things like fatty fish, really cheap fatty fish, sardines. So that's a really budget-friendly one. But of course, salmon's a fan favorite too, and sometimes hashtag worth it. The grass-fed products are gonna be your best friend. Grass-fed beef, grass-fed butter, grass-fed cheese, grass-fed milk. Oh, you can't have dairy? That's okay. Bone broth with grass-fed bones. The list goes on. Pastured eggs. Winner! Pastured eggs are gonna be the superfood of this time in your life, healing this cavity. You need egg recipe ideas? I got them. Let me know in the comments below if you need a video like that. Something that's really helped us healing the tooth decay has been raw milk. I've seen such a difference in the children's teeth health when we are drinking raw milk. That can be a little trickier to source depending on where you live, but I will leave a link in the description box below if you want to know more about raw milk. Also, for the fatty acids, coconut oil is fantastic. Avocados are fantastic. Olive oil is fantastic. Nuts can be fantastic, but unfortunately, nuts have this thing called phytic acid. Yeah, I didn't know what it was either. Phytic acid is actually something that protects the nut. It can protect the grain or the bean, depending on what food item it is. And it's not so good for our teeth. And for some people, it is actually devastating on their teeth. What you can do is there's actually ways around this. You can buy what they call sprouted nuts. You may have seen something called sprouted almonds in your health food store, or cheaper, sprout it yourself. Quickly, basic method of sprouting. Put your nut, seed, grain, or bean in water plus a little bit of acid, some lemon juice, lime juice, or vinegar. Leave it so many hours depending on what product it is. Like for example, rice goes overnight, oatmeal only takes 6 to 8 hours. Leave it in that thing, in the morning, it's ready. For the nuts, You don't want soggy nuts. I know that's gross. So you'd need to dehydrate them before you can eat them again. If any of you actually care about this, not sure, I might be the only one here, but if you do, let me know in the comments below. I will do a sprouting video just for you. Those grains, man, I love grains, okay? I love rice, I love corn. Basically everything I love is terrible for my children's teeth. So, but that's okay. It's okay because it's just about preparing it traditionally, and it can be okay in that way in moderation. And guess what? Preparing it traditionally kind of forces a little bit of moderation because like maybe you're making a loaf of rye bread, sourdough rye bread. That's not like you're gonna just buy your big old thing of bread from the store and just plow through that. No, because it took you hours and hours and you had to bake it and babysit it and feed your starter. It's gonna make the grain consumption at a very healthy level. Just saying. During this time of healing, feel free to frolic in the sunshine as much as you want. There's a lot of vitamin D, but hey, it's summer, so you know your skin, you know your limits, but feel free to enjoy that vitamin D. Go in the garden, like just be on the earth, enjoy it, and that is so super great for healing. Kids are good weeders. What did I just say? Kids are good at weeding gardens. Their little fingers are really great for that. So that is just such a great win-win for everybody. They get their vitamin D, you get a weeded garden. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is probiotic food. So we're talking about yogurt. We're talking about kefir. We're talking about sauerkraut. We're talking about anything you can think with like that tangy, rich probiotic flavor. It's so good for your gut and will promote the healing. So I've talked a lot. Let's break this down very simple. We get home, our kids have cavities. The sugar goes. I do allow my children apples and strawberries because they're very low in sugar. We eat rich, grass-fed meats, bone broths as much as we want, rich in minerals. We have eggs every day prepared with maybe a sprinkle of grass-fed cheese on top and maybe a side of kimchi or sauerkraut. We do lots of leafy greens. We will do sauteed spinach and so much butter and garlic that it should be sinful how delicious it is. As many veggies as we want to. I let my kids drink as much raw milk as they want. We will take our cod liver supplement in a smoothie daily, and I will link my cod liver oil below because it's the best tasting one I've ever found. I have my children brush twice a day. I go in after them because even 5-year-olds don't quite have the motor skills to brush properly. I found that out the hard way. Oops. On occasion, we'll have a sprouted nut or sprouted rice with butter or coconut oil. I keep the coffee in my diet just because, you know, sanity. But I'm gonna add that fat. I'm gonna add some coconut oil. We just enjoy doing this diet as a family, even though really technically we only have to get the kids to eat this way. It is kind of fun to all eat this way, and we feel really good when we do. There are also remineralizing toothpastes. So I will leave some links below of some remineralizing toothpastes. There's also recipes for these if you want to do them on your own. As far as brushing, this might be a little bit controversial, especially in the natural world, but I say a fluoride toothpaste every so often is okay for your children. I know a lot of crunchy moms would disagree with that, but what I have found is fluoride is very toxic. It's very toxic. It should not be in our drinking water. That's my opinion. But it's only toxic if you drink it, okay? So if your children are very good at rinsing and spitting, fluoride has been found to help teeth. So I'm all about doing a little bit of fluoride toothpaste here and there if the kids can rinse and spit. Otherwise, we stick to the fluoride free and we do our remineralizing paste in addition to that. Well, I hope this video was helpful. So Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, because I'm here to help, and this is what I have done with my children. It has worked, and I hope if you're able to do these few things that you have good success too, and you can heal and reverse those cavities, save yourself some money, and keep the pretty smile. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click like and subscribe. We will see you in our next video. Have a great day. Bye.